So I'm just stopping on here really quick. A real short message. I really didn't see many responses or broadcasts regarding the Queen's passing. Not on targeted individuals' pages, chosen people's pages. I really hadn't seen anyone talk about the passing of Queen Elizabeth. And I just want to, come on here really quick and talk about my thoughts that I had when I heard of her passing. So hold on really quick, guys. I just got some gas and I had to pull over because my what is it called? Anxiety level was like, it's like up. It's like up here, guys. And I normally don't get or have anxiety like that, but the Queen's passing. When I heard of the news, and then I went on social media to, get news clips and hear what they were talking about to see if it was actually official. The first thought that came to my head, and why I feel kind of anxious today, is we've been talking about winter is coming. We've been talking about something is getting ready to happen. A change is a coming, okay? And if you didn't pay attention to what Biden was saying, and pretty much what anyone who's been broadcasting separately from mainstream media, telling you all that there is a huge changes coming. The reset has to take effect, right? So when they announced that the Queen has passed, I swear it seemed like that woman been alive forever, ever since I was a little girl. But the first thing that came to my thoughts was, Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning. Oh, this is getting hot. I'm pulled over and that heat is okay. So let me take y'all down for a minute. So the first thought that came to my mind when I heard of the Queen's passing and looked at the pictures, you know how they go through her life or whatever, if you watched any of that, and that's the first thing I thought. Guys, that came to me. Esau is the end of the world, meaning marker, the Queen has passed. Do you guys know how substantial that information and her passing is? And these people who run this world, this society, they do things on a ritualistic basis, okay? They do things to mark sacrificial events, to start of an event, and it may be a small one or it may be huge, okay? So when they said the Queen has passed, the first thing I thought was, they know, guys, they know it's a wrap for them. It's a wrap. However, they think that it's not a wrap. They think that their new world order has just started on the cusp of their greatness again. Their greatness again. So they had to let the world know, yeah, the Queen has passed, and Esau is the end and Jake is the beginning. That's my thought when I saw that. But for them, they think that this is announcing to everyone, all the world leaders, the Queen is gone. British is no longer the head honcho, guys. If you're lost from what I'm trying to express to you, British, the monarchy, basically it was just a front, but yet and still everyone was up under British rule. Okay, that is gone. Although that they're, you know, her son, Pope William, what is his name? I mean Charles. Charles been waiting all his whole life. Charles about 78, 89. I don't know how old Charles is. He ain't got but you know, 2 breaths in him left. I'm sorry to say. But they trying to say Charles is the next ruler. The king. The king. What did they say? The queen is dead. Long live the king. Well, guess what, y'all? The king, King Charles, he ain't got 2 breaths left in him. And come to find out, the Great Reset that you all may have been paying attention to, and if you're chosen, if you're a targeted individual, if you're not paying attention to what's taking place on the world stage, if you're thinking that everything is really going on regarding just you, and you're not paying attention to what's taking place on the world stage, well, that encompasses you. Yes, it does, because you're divergent. You see, you're divergent. You are part of the plan. The plan. Let me show you where I'm parked at. I pulled over. I told you guys I just got some gas. You see, so I pulled over right here because this was on my mind. This was on my mind. So I said, let me pull over real quick and talk to you guys about this. Y'all see this facility right here? This facility? I'm not even gonna say the name. Y'all see it. Y'all see it. Let me see what's on top of this facility. Do y'all see all these cameras on the top? Let me go around of this facility. Look at all these security cameras, guys. Hold on. Let me go here. You see all this? Hold on, let me back up. You see this right here? Good day, Tanya. Good day. So, y'all see all this? And I'm saying this I'm showing you guys this for a reason. And these cages back here, and where I'm at. I'm not gonna say because YouTube likes to trip. Y'all see where I'm at, right? The Great Reset. The Great Reset. Yes, the Queen has passed, but we are coming to find out that the Great Reset, one of the plans in action to take place, was drafted by soon to be King Charles. Yes, indeed. This is this world, y'all guys, is so wicked. Yes, indeed, it's very wicked. And the king to be King Charles, he is one of the main players in the drafting of the Great Reset. The Great Reset meaning the one world order, the one world money, the one world religion. And the Queen has passed, so this is only because if quiet as is kept, from what the word on the street, the Queen has passed a few months ago. She died a few months ago, y'all. Quiet as is kept, but they are into numbers and numerology. If you don't know, now you know. But you should know that the wicked, they mess with it all, guys. And so King Charles, the newly King Charles, is part of drafting the world reset. The Queen has died. British is no longer the great world power, guys. This is why King Charles is one of the orchestrators for the Great Reset, the new world order. Okay, if you, and I hate to get on here, and I know you might watch other people's content and they tell you to get ready, prepare. I did a quick walkthrough. You should just get some more batteries, things of that nature, guys. Batteries, candles, blankets. They're resetting how the dollar is spent. It's not the fiat is no longer. We've already talked about that. This is going into digital currency. They need to have one world money, a one world rulership. Everything has to be under this one world order. And they have just told you. If you don't know, if you're under a rock, guys, I'm trying to lift the rock for you. They just told you by the Queen passing, the one world order is upon you. It's no longer coming. Winter is coming. They said they are about to kill more people by shutting off, unaliving more people this winter, because they need to get as many people down in this population as possible. And that's why I say TIs and chosen ones. If you don't know this is about you, yes it is, because you are not the ones that will follow within that great reset. You are the divergent, okay? They are going to be just like they have already done in Europe, guys. Pay attention to what I say. In Europe, it's already getting cold, okay? They have turned off power. They have turned off power in certain regions of Europe, and they are telling residents that if they raise their thermostats more than, I think it's 69 degrees, winter is approaching. So you know, some places are colder depending on what like Texas, we still smoking, it's still hot out here. But when you go further north, it's getting colder, right? The government has told these people if they turn up their thermostats up to 69 degrees to get warmer during the winter months, the whole winter, that they will go to jail. Y'all heard me. They gonna lock people up for trying to stay warm. So that means the jail, the jail houses are not going to be up past 69 degrees in the winter. They're gonna freeze prisoners out, guys. Y'all haven't paid attention to prisoners here in America broadcasting on their cell phone, showing how they have been left in certain prison systems in the dead of the heat, with them not turning on air conditioning, with them not bringing proper food. We still are people. I don't like to say people from what we read in the dictionary, Black Laws, but we are still souls, and souls that have compassion, that are still on this earth. No one, regardless of what they've done, they are in there serving their punishment, and they will have to serve their punishment with the Most High once they meet their Maker, right? So we are not here to torture anyone. And that is another level of torturing. So that's already taken place here in America, with social media blowing up, with people showing in prison how they're being treated with no heat. With no air conditioning during the summertime. The wintertime is a beast too, guys. The wintertime is a beast. So they already told the people in Europe, you go to jail. If this thermostat goes past 69 degrees in the wintertime, you try to get warm, you're going to jail, and the jail ain't gonna be any warmer for you. I don't care if you're elderly. I don't care if you got a newborn baby. Ooh, holler back. Holler back. Y'all get your blankets. Get your blankets, y'all. It's gonna be a cold winter. Biden already told you guys it's gonna be a cold winter. Why did y'all think they wanted to go to smart meters a few years, not even a few years, I want to say it's been about 5, 6, 7 years ago? Everybody's meter on their home went to smart meters. When I was a child, when you didn't pay your electric bill, they had to come out. I can't even see y'all. They had to come out and literally cut off your power, right? Shoot, cut it off. You knew the power man was coming. You see the vehicle coming down. So somebody getting their power. Not anymore, y'all. They sitting in a booth like this. Boop, power off. Power off. The Queen's passing, to me, when I heard about it, represented, it just came in my mind. Esau is the end of the world, y'all, and Jake is the beginning. Okay? Jacob is the beginning. They know it is over for them. Literally, the wealthy ones that already are living in underground cities, underground taverns. They're already living the life underground, so they think. They know it's over. The wealthy ones that are trying to get off this planet. If y'all know, you know. If you know, you know. Trying to get off this planet, but they can't crack that dome. They know Esau is the end. Queen Elizabeth represented, in my mind, Esau being the end of their rulership. If you understand anything about history and Great Britain and America, if you're in America, and if you live on any of the colonies that Great Britain actually still our rulership over, you know what I'm talking about. Hell, the Americans, the Pilgrims, your indentured servants, were trying to escape Great Britain. Okay, holler back if you understand, because Great Britain had the hammer. Y'all, it's over. They have marked the beginning of tyranny for the people who are watching a football game right now. You can watch the football game, but if you're not watching the football game and have knowledge of what's going on and what's getting ready to go down, let me show you where you're going to be at. Let me show you where you're going to be at. Right here. This is where you're going to be at, in one of these camps right here. You see where all these security cameras posted up already? Ain't nobody trying to break into this place right here like that. Ain't nobody trying to get in, but you see, this is where you're going to be at. The people who watching the football games and don't understand the marking, the coding that just went out. The Queen is dead. Esau is the end of the world. Jake, you see, this is where you people who are not paying attention, this is your new campground. That's where you're going to be, because you're not paying attention to what's going on. You think it's a game out here. You think it's a game. Ain't nobody playing. Get your blankets. Get your any essential. Get your feet warmers, socks. Go to well, heck, you probably could get socks cheaper at this place I just showed you at Wally World. You probably could get socks cheaper than going to the Dollar Tree. Get socks. Get extra, you know, back in the day they had long johns. Get thermal long johns, okay? I'm not saying this just to say it. Texas they showed you what they can do, honey. They got, your smart meters can turn it off, your power off wherever. They sit in a booth. It's going to be a cold winter, y'all. It's going to be a cold winter. Hell, if you're paying attention right now in China, they turned off the heat, the air conditioning. People is in. I'm gonna show y'all later today, because this better. Some people are visual learners before it'll sink in what is going on. They're trying to take as many people out as they can, push this new world order into effect. And I'm gonna tell you, it needs to happen rapidly, rapidos, okay? Because it's not going to last long, you see. Their rulership is not going to last long under this new world order. It's only going to last 3 years, guys, before y'all going to start seeing some y'all think y'all seeing a lot of clouds in the sky. Y'all think y'all seeing a lot of supernatural stuff, and if you know, you know what I'm talking about. That New World Order, their New World leadership, one world government, is gonna only last 3 years. But they got y'all fool thinking a new opportunities are on the horizons. I'm gonna leave that one right there. The new opportunity is Jesus is coming back. Okay? The new opportunity for you all to realize is Yahshua is coming back. Yes, indeed. Oh, I know. I see y'all running. Don't pay attention. Don't pay attention. Some of you guys didn't experience any of these weird weather patterns. I know you didn't. So it's hard for you. You know, some of you guys are like the grasshopper. You won't get or want some. You think somebody gonna come help you when it's cold. You're not getting ready now. That was huge for the Queen's announcement of her death. When we all know she's been gone a few weeks now. What also, after I mean, that was the first thing I thought about. Esau is the end of the world. Jake is the beginning. I was on social media and there was a song, and you guys, you Gen Xers may not know this song. You youngsters may not know this song, but when I was young, before, you know, the internet and all this social media, we had to we sung songs, we knew nursery rhymes, and one nursery rhyme I literally used to sing was London Bridge is Falling Down. And I'm gonna break it down. I'm about to drop some bars for you. Okay, y'all ready? But seriously, it went, London Bridge is falling down. Y'all sing along with me. Put some little song emojis in here. London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady. Take the key and lock her up, lock her up, lock her up. Take the key and lock her up, my fair lady. That was the lyrics to that song. If you know anything about nursery rhymes, all of them are demonic. All of them are sadistic. Okay? All of them had a meaning behind the song. But they were saying to tunes that we as children did not understand the depths of the message that they were saying. Hello, hello. We were not understanding the depths of the message that was being related. Y'all, they just gave y'all a huge message. A content creator broke down that song. And I mentioned numerology to you guys in the beginning of this broadcast because they do rituals. They don't do nothing unless it means something. Okay, it has to have a meaning. It has to mark a event. Well, the Queen passed on the 8th. Oh, I wish I could go to. Let me see something. I don't have it on here. I would show y'all. The Queen passed on the 8th of this month. Okay? And the song, if you go and look up the origin of London Bridge, they felt that the bridge was held up from children being locked under this bridge, and the Queen had something to do with these children being locked under the London Bridge. And once her power per se, and I'm kind of paraphrasing what this person was saying. Once her power was taken away, they were going to lock her up under London Bridge. Okay? So, in order for London Bridge not to fall down, they always had to kill children. I found that so very eerie, because y'all remember Bernie Mac talked about he witnessed a place where they actually tortured people, like The Hostel, the movie. I never watched that movie, but where they actually tortured people. He witnessed a place. He mentioned some names. Yes, we're grown up. Sing the song. He witnessed a place where torture took place. He mentioned some names where people drank blood, and he mentioned names like the Queen. And we all know what happened to Bernie Mac. If you don't know, look it up. I'm not gonna sit here and do all, go backwards. We all know what happened to Bernie Mac. People thought it was a game. People thought it was, they said he had a stroke. No, they caused this man to have a heart attack. Just like you targeted individuals, just like you chosen ones. We know that they can hit you with energy weapons. They can cause you to have strokes, heart attacks, brain aneurysm, and they don't even have to be near you. This man, Bernie Mac, comedian Bernie Mac, witnessed this torture facility where they tortured children, where they drank blood and did all these satanic rituals, and mentioned the Queen and other people who were there at these facilities. Okay? The song, when this person was breaking down, London Bridge is falling down, and mentioning and stating how in order for London Bridge to stay upright, they had to sacrifice children to keep them under this bridge. Are you following me? Because I can't just... There we go. There we go. Y'all hear it. Y'all hear that noise campaign. They mad. Get mad. Get mad. They mad, y'all. They mad. I'm telling it. I'm going to tell it. They can get mad. Noise campaign all they want to. In order for London Bridge to stay up, the power, if you're not understanding the symbolism, the power of London Bridge to stay up, they had to be sacrificing these children to keep the bridge up in a facility. Lock them up in a facility. The power is a wrap. Take the Queen and lock her up. They was telling you in the song who need to be locked up. Look at them. They mad, baby. They mad. They rumbling. Rumble on. Rumble in the jungle. They mad. They was telling you. Ooh, they own it, y'all. They got the horns honking, the engines revving. They was telling you, London Bridge is falling down. It's gonna fall. Take the key and lock her up. Lock the Queen up. She been eating and drinking children's blood for decades. It's a wrap, guys. Esau is the end of the world. Jake, we got next. Yes, indeed. We got next. Let me see what y'all saying. I said I wasn't going to be on here long. I have an evil smart meter on my house. Very dangerous, Nikki. Yes. They very dangerous. All of us have smart meters by now on our homes. I can only say, well, I can only say, if you built your own home or tiny home or whatever, you may not have a smart meter. But if you live in any zoned area, oh, best believe you got a smart meter. You got a smart meter. And at one point, people had got wind of these smart meters on their homes and were requesting not to have smart meters on their homes. And they were saying that they were switching them out. They ain't switched those meters out. I know I'm drinking poison, y'all. I mean, we got poison everywhere. I know. Y'all pray for me. Y'all pray that I get off the coffee, okay? But seriously, guys. Get socks. I mean, get stuff, blankets. You guys remember sleeping bags, things. If you can get these things, get them. I told you. Have you heard of the people where the floods took place? No. Oh, and I'm gonna tell you why because when I start this broadcast, I said my anxiety was kind of up there. Tents. Oh, who said that? Mystic. Oh yes, baby. Tents. I don't care if you're in a home, even if you're homeless, and when it gets cold, you have the opportunity to go into a hotel. Bring your tent if you have one. Get tents, because pop that tent open. Inside your home, inside your hotel, get inside the tent, layer it with all your blankets, I would even suggest that you get those, you know how when they did them little Spanish children wrong, came across the Texas and Mexico borders, and they gave them little thin, they're supposed to be blankets, but they're made from, they look like aluminum foil. I don't know what they're called, but they're supposed to be insulated blankets. If you can even get stuff like that, I don't care. Layer cardboard. Y'all think I'm playing? Why y'all think homeless people put cardboard on the ground or cardboard around them as installation? Okay, you can put cardboard on the ground before you make a pallet, and then you layer stuff for I think it's a game. If you get the stuff and it don't happen, all glory be to God. Therefore, the grace go you. When you're watching people suffering from these floods that took place in Vegas and Michigan and Texas, and you're watching it from the comfort of your home because it didn't affect you. Therefore, the grace go you. But if it does come your way, you will be ready. You will be ready. Let me tell you something. What was his name? I don't even know the man's name. But if you shopped at Bed and Beyond, am I saying that right? Bed Bath and Beyond. I think it's Bed Bath and Beyond. This man jumped out the window a week ago, y'all. You're gonna hear a lot more people jumping. He jumped out of the window a week ago, trying to hustle and move around that fake fiat. He jumped to his death a week ago. You're going to hear a lot more people jumping because they're going to realize this fake fiat money is not real. It's fake. It's not backed by them. Why you think they trying to get you on the digital money? Why you think? Control. They know their time. The devil knows his time is short. He is out here seeking whom he may devour. The problem is y'all out here thinking, because of what the church put into your head, that the devil is red with a pitchfork and some damn horns. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me show y'all. I gotta pay attention. This thing right here. Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all what I was looking at. This thing right there. Him. That's what I was looking at. He was coasting. He was coasting a little too slow. The devil ain't in no red suit with no horns. I already talked about the principalities. I'm not gonna go there. Let me stop. One of the principalities guys, a major player in the game just died, and that was the queen. That's a principality for yo. Okay, if you don't know, y'all get out y'all head about. Woo. Let me tell y'all why. I had some anxiety. I went to my favorite shopping place. If you don't know, you don't know. If you know, you know. I went in. There was a young guy sitting on the outside. Looked homeless. I don't know. He didn't look, he wasn't dirty or nothing like that. But, he looked, he could be homeless. Then it was some kids running up. Let me tell y'all parents something too. About when y'all have y'all kids out here selling candies, cookies, trips, whatever the hell y'all have them outside in front of these stores. If y'all at one particular store and it's a shopping mall or a shopping strip, don't send your kids running down because y'all see some people walk to the other store. Let me tell you something. That gave me some anxiety today. Because I'm like, I'm just going in the store. Hell, I'm trying to make it to y'all. I'm out here trying to make it like y'all. Okay? They send the children. They come, and the children so damn cute. That's damn cute ass kids. They send the kids come running down with their little braids are bouncing. You want to help us go to, they talk about NASA, y'all. I want to say, hell no, y'all need to go to no damn NASA. NASA is the devil. But anyway. Yeah, you want to help us go to NASA? Okay, I guess I got a little school trip. I said, when I come out the store, nobody carries money on them, guys, parents. If you come across this video by accident. That's what the system is taking us away from, money. I'm gonna tell y'all, we're gonna have to have our own form of circulating and helping each other. It's called the barter system, but I'm not gonna go there right now. I said, when I get out the store, I'll break you off something if I got something. I know I wasn't gonna have no money on whatever I have in this coin purse. That's what they was gonna get, them coins. So I come out the store, guys. The little young guy, little black guy, little Jake, he's sitting on the ground. As soon as the door opened, he said, ma'am, miss, he said. Now he seen the little cutie pies come running up to me because I looked at him before I went in the store. He never said nothing. He never asked me for nothing before I went in the store. We just locked eyes. So I came out, he said, ma'am, these fools cannot, they over here still revving their doggone cars. And I'm in, you seen where I'm at. Ma'am, can you help me? Can you give me some change or whatever you got? Anything. No, matter of fact, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me think about something too. Because it's not just, numbers make a difference in our lives too. But he said, can you give me, he asked for 80 something cents. I'm going to have to remember exactly how much cents he asked me. I think he asked me for 87 cents. Okay, I'm going to put y'all up here because my hand getting tired. And he asked me exactly for the amount of money he wanted. He said, and I believe it was 87 cents. I'm going to have to look up 87 while y'all playing. But anyway, I said, well, I can give you whatever I have, and then because I have to give, because them little children, the little braids are bouncing, they come a running, and a little white boy was with him too, a little Esau was with him too. He come a running too with him because they trying to get to NASA. I said, look at this shit here. I'm cornered, y'all. So I'm digging in my coins. And I'm giving him whatever I have. I'm trying to give him more than 87 cents. I think it was an 8. It was something, the amount of money he asked for, it was an 8. I don't know if it was 87. I got to go home and calm down and then think about exactly how much money this man asked me. Young, handsome young black brother, Jake, sitting on the corner. So as I'm digging in to get the coins out, guys, he says to me, I'm broke. And he just holding his head down. It broke my heart. And he says, I'm just broke. I'm just broke. And I looked at him. I said, honey, I said, you're not broke. I said, you rich. I said, you just don't realize it yet. It was like, we're outside. And I know we're in the earth's atmosphere, but just in the atmosphere of us two talking, when I told him, I said, you're not broke, you're rich, you just don't realize it yet. Just in that atmosphere, I felt it lift. I felt something lift off of him. Like it was like a heaviness lifted off of him. And so I gave him the money. So and he, he's like, thank you so much, thank you so much. And so I turn around, and then the cutie ones, the little children is there. Jake, Esau, they all around me. They cute. They just smiling. I'm like, look, y'all see me, just give him some money. Whatever I got up it, that's just how I talk to them. Y'all think I'm playing. I'm crazy out here in these streets. That's just how I talk to them children. Whatever I got in this coin purse is what what y'all gonna get. And so I'm scraping. And so Esau mama, the little white boy mama, she said something as I'm talking noise to her children, and Jake, they down here. I'm talking noise to your children. They came and asked me for money. I'm talking noise to them. So I'm giving the money. So the little white boy, he got his hand out. So I just, ain't no big thing. I just put the money in his hand, the change I had. His mama say something. I think she a Karen. I said, what? Because I ain't letting in this day and time, don't let no words pass you by. Because you might have to bind them devils right on the spot. Don't let no words pass you by. If you didn't hear, say it again. Esau mama said something down the way. Because remember, they done sent their kids down to the other store. They got they set up at another store. Esau mama done said something. And because I'm putting money in the little white boy hand. And she said something. I said, what? And she said, oh no, I was telling him to let them get it. I wasn't gonna take the money out of his hand and give it to little black girls. I said, oh, okay. So I just we in the last days, y'all. Don't let no words pass you by, because you might have to bind them. Okay? I gave a little money to the little Jake girls, the daughters of Zion. I gave them their little money. They look cute. All of them was cute. They went all bouncing on down the way. So I'm broke. I mean, I said I'm rich father. But they done beat me down to my socks out here in these streets. Okay. So I'm walking to the car, and then another Jake girl come. Now I could tell she homeless. She come, I'm like, and I done sat in the car, but I see her. She come right by my window. And I'm like, I'm sorry, because I would have gave her 2 pennies had I had them in my coin purse. I ain't had no more coins, y'all. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. She said, no. She said, I just want to tell you, you're beautiful. And I was like, oh, y'all see how I'm looking. I'm bust. I'm like, oh, thank you. My anxiety rose up because, okay, I understand the children trying to go somewhere, right? I understand the children trying to go to Nassau to see how the devil works. But seeing all these homeless people, y'all, some of them, they're not going to be as kind as the ones as the ones I encountered today. They're not going to be as kind as it gets later and later into the year. As it gets harder and harder to sustain yourself mentally, physically. By physically, that hunger is going to start getting to people. The cold will affect you differently than the heat, you see. Heat, you can go sit under a tree and just kind of, relax all your muscles, breathe. You might get a breeze every now and again. You can kind of deal with the heat and the hunger pains. that cold and hunger pains, that's gonna hit different. That's gonna hit different. So the people you forgot about, they got their homes, their cars, they on their last leg, just like many of us. Washed out. Floods. Texas, Vegas, Michigan. Where them people at? But see, more are to come. More people without anything are to come. I hope you guys seen that that short that I posted where there are 5 states that still have slavery on the ballots. And I'm not saying this is just for black folks, baby. Woo! See, some of y'all might think y'all safe. I know a lot of y'all. Esau, white folks, a lot of y'all think y'all safe out here. Y'all not safe. If y'all not serving the Most High, and y'all not safe. I told y'all behind that slavery that y'all what? First of all, I told y'all Jakes, y'all black folks, that y'all voting rights and all that's getting ready to go. Slavery is still on the books. It's on the ballots for 2022 in 5 states. But that slavery is not just going to be for us. I already told you about the regions. When Rex 48 takes effect, when martial law takes effect, how the regions are going to be broke down and how they're going to be treating people in certain regions. That is going to pass, guys, because so many of you guys are barbecuing right now, watching a football game, sleep. You don't even know how bills and laws go, how it goes down, how they slip stuff like slavery still being on the doggone ballots. Right now, why do you think it's on the ballots? Why hadn't we known about it being on the ballots when what's this guy's name, Trump, and your president now, what's his name, Sleepy Joe? Why wasn't it on the ballots when Sleepy Joe and Trump ran? And they put it on the ballots in your smaller regions, because I think it's on the what is it? You know how your districts are running now? So sometimes they slip laws like that in your district on the smaller playing field before it goes to when the presidential candidates run. Okay, then they slip in stuff like paying themselves and all that other stuff. But see, if you don't know how all this stuff breaks down, you get caught up. We get caught up. Guys, it's a reason why slavery is on the ballots 2022. The Queen just died. What they say, long live, no, the Queen, how did they say it on the broadcast? Got to be more careful. How did they say it on the broadcast? The Queen is dead, long live the King. The metaphors in that. The Queen is dead, long live the King. They already know our King is coming. The King is coming. That Queen, that woman, she would have held the crown forever, and they would have kept cloning. They would have kept feeding her children and blood and all that to keep her alive, because she wasn't nothing but half reptilian. Anyway, she would have stayed. No, they know our King is coming. What they say, the Queen is dead. The rulership of Great Britain and their clutches is over. It's a wrap. New world order must start. The Queen is dead, long live the King. They must put a man in power, because he got 2 breaths in him. Put him back in order. Right? Because the Queen wasn't supposed to be ruling nothing anyway. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. The King is coming. Our King, Yahweh Shai, Jesus, is coming back. And they know that. It's a wrap. The King is coming. The Queen is dead. Long live their King, King Charles. Y'all, people are about to start getting more and more desperate out here. There's so many people, and where I lived, it was never really like this. If you go to these inner cities, it's even worse. It's even worse. It literally looks like people are zombies. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just advising or just suggesting or just, talking. So you can pick up what I'm putting down, or you can just leave it there and let it ride. It was, I know something when even Jesus, even Yahushua said to his disciples to get swords, guys. If you can afford to get a sword, we don't use swords today, so read between the lines. If you can't get one of those hard-hitting swords, I suggest you get a machete. Same difference, different play game. Or and not even suggest to you what to get. I might get one. I already got some things. But not only to get them, but it is time, if you're going to have weapons that you're going to use for self-defense, it is time for you also to practice using, not going out literally practicing on humans or other souls, but for instance, I have a sword and I have a case to carry this sword, right? And for me, I was thinking, because I don't know if I necessarily wanted to carry this sword on my person, in a bag. Sometimes I don't know, lately I don't even like carrying purses. All of that worldly stuff is just, I need to carry the necessary. Do you understand? That's how we got to get down to it. And it can still be cute, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, so do I want to carry my sword in a purse? But then if something goes down, I don't want to have a purse. Let's play like this is the purse, like this little bag where I was at today. Play like this is the purse. Something go down. I'm walking. Oh snap! Hold it. I ain't ready. I'm in last place. Something go down. Somebody try to get me. I'm in last place, right? And especially if I have not taken my sword out on trial runs, I'm in last place. Ladies, this message especially goes out to you. It's a whole new world approaching. A whole new system. A whole different way of living life is approaching. Your safety is premium. It should be in your mind. Yahushua is not back yet. Jesus has not returned yet. The world has not been recalibrated yet. So we already know men to women ratio is off. It's off. A lot of you ladies will not have protection out here. Husbands. It's not happening right now. The Great War has not taken place right now. So you won't see women clinging to men right now, because a lot of people still think that everything is everything, and it's kind of going back to what it was. But that is a distant dream of how the world used to be. In the house today, before I came out, look at this. I mean, y'all, this, how many times you gonna pass me? How many times you gonna pass me? How many times? The world is not going back. There's never going to be an even ratio of men to women. The Great War has not taken effect to where it has made men cry like women in labor, like the Most High said. Men will cry like women in travail. Whimper and cry, you see. Travail, you don't know, that's when women have babies. When women push out that 9-pound baby out of a hole that was smaller than this. It's smaller than this. About that big. That hole got this big and this big and this big. About that big it got. But she still had to push out 9 pounds. Hell, some women push out 10-pound babies without that epidural. Men will be whimpering, crying like women in travail. They really gonna see and feel the pain, is what the Most High said. The world hasn't got to that. We're getting to that. We're approaching that rapidly. Women, independent women. What was her song? Boss bees. Y'all independent women, y'all boss bees, y'all I don't need no man type women. The Great War is gonna show you who you need. Quick, fast, rapidos, in a hurry. It's gonna be so terrifying out here. The Most High said you gonna run to a man. It ain't gonna be no undercover stuff going on. It ain't gonna be, I'm a side chick. I got your man, yeah, he come to my house every night. Every night, I'm the side chick, and he better buy me my Birkin bag. And yeah, my nails better be done. And girl, he flying me out. I'm the side chick. I don't care about his wife. I'm a bad bee. I can take your man. Them women, let me twerk for you. Them women, they ain't gonna be trying to show all that ass no more. Oh no. No. Not when you got 10 and 15 men, 20 men trying to rape you. No, not trying, raping you. Out in the street like dogs on the curb. You ain't no bad bee no more. When the Great War comes and you see men whimpering like women in travail, crying. Because see, men don't understand the pain of labor. They don't understand. The Most High say, I'm going to make you understand, because you're going to cry like a woman. Tears going to flow like a woman. I'm going to make you understand when this Great War comes. But women, y'all out here turning up, acting a fool. Okay. It's going to get so ugly for you. You're going to want to cut your hair short. You're going to want to look like a man, not just because you want to be transgender. Not because you a lesbian. No, sister. No, you're going to pray that you ain't get them butt injections. You're going to pray. You're going to want to say, somebody cut this ass off. Make it flat. these titties down. You gonna pray you look like how the Most High made you before you went and got all that stuff done to you. Simple. You gonna pray that you can blend in. Because after you've been ravished out here, and I mean ravished, you ain't gonna want to be the side chick. You gonna want to be the wife. But this time, you gonna have some respect on you. You gonna want somebody to put some respect on your name. That's what you gonna want to do. And you gonna see that other sister, 3 or 4 other sisters, and y'all been out here because the Great War took place. People been scattered. Can't find a man in sight. After the Great War starts to hit, you're scared, you're shaking in your damn boots. A man done walked down the street, busted and disgusted looking. Busted. He couldn't get a woman had he been before the Great War took effect. He busted, but he a man, you see. That's a man Buddha. Y'all don't know that movie. That's a man Buddha. That means you don't rape him. That's a man. I forget what that movie was on. He was in jail. That's the man Buddha. You gonna see that man walking. It's gonna be about 5, 7 of y'all. Like this man right here. I'm gonna use him as right here. Y'all see this man over here? Let me see if I can zoom in. Where he go? Got to be more careful. Y'all see him? Y'all see him? Chocolate. Jake. Walking. Women see him today? Girl. They see him today? He too chocolate. He look buff. He ain't got no money. Look at him. I don't see no name brand on. Child. You ladies, 5, 7 of y'all gonna run to that one man. Want to be his wife, all at the same time. Show your rights. The world is coming to that. It's not there yet. It is coming to that. The Most High has to shake it up, has to let you know, who's in control. Telling you, you women gonna really want to cover it up then. Look like the man, not because you want a female, not because you're hiding. You're gonna be trying to hide yourselves then. You're gonna be trying to be modest then. It's a learning experience for us all. You hear now on platforms that are not even telling you, wake up. This is not a game. This is not about man versus woman. All of us gonna get shook. Your ass gonna be, men, you gonna be crying, snot cry. Snot cry, the snot, woman in travail, snot cry. The pain. Ladies, we are at the precipice, at the brink of this being ravished in the streets, right before your very eyes. People are not going to be stopping and helping you because we've been desensitized with these phones that we have now. People would rather film you getting raped. And if you think I'm just blowing smoke, it's already happening. They would rather film you in public getting assaulted and running to upload it to see how many views and likes they can receive, to see if they can go viral. off of your degradation, trauma, pain. So if you haven't got a weapon, a sword, I'm using biblical terms, and practice with it, I suggest that that's what you do. Get familiar. I thought I would want to carry one in a bag. No, that ain't that. I don't think. Now, this may be for some women I'm talking to right now. I don't think that's feasible. Easy access. So, a while back, I purchased a holster of some sorts for my sword. For my sword, y'all. I'm talking about a sword. And today, I put it on and walked around. I didn't realize I had not anticipated the weight of it on your body, walking, moving, adjusting, pulling, aiming your sword. These are things you have to put in your mind and start to practice and start to get accustomed to, because like I've told you before, when in school as a youngster, the school system didn't wait until a fire hit the school before they told you how to get out of the school building. No, they had fire drills. So you need to practice, have your own quote unquote fire drill. Okay? Be ready at all times. Don't get ready when something is happening, when you're in the midst of it. Be ready. Be ready now. They said, the queen is dead. Long live the king. King Charles, who has barely 2 breaths left in him, who is the orchestrator of the Great Reset. Guys, it's definitely on and popping. Okay? I'm going to look at what you guys are saying. I think I already read some of these already. Oh, wait a minute. No. Oh, yeah. Bernie Mac was awesome. Yeah, he was awesome. He was an awesome guy. Talked about the tents. Electric shovels with batteries. Oh, yeah. If you live in colder climates, I've never seen them, but Mystic talked about electric shovels with batteries. And get extra batteries, candles, lighters, anything that can make fuel or cause a flame, guys. But I'm going to do a short clip from when I walked through the Dollar Tree today. I am in Smart City. Smart City, where is that? Tanya probably gone. A lot of you guys been on and said hello. They are saying September 28th is zombie apocalypse. Oh, really? Really? I'm gonna have to look that up. Now, we already did a thing about zombie apocalypse and how a certain organization, the Alphabet organization, said that there will be a zombie apocalypse, and they gave you a guideline to that. So September the 28th, they said that that's going to pop off. Things are going to get horrible September the 28th. They told us to turn off our lights, turn our lights down here to save power. Oh, wow. That was in the land down under Australia. Into 5. Wow. We got told. Where'd that go? We got told to turn down around October 13th. I don't know what will happen. Turn your power down. I'm telling you, they're telling you to turn down. In Germany and Europe, they told them if you don't keep it under 60 at 69, you're going to prison. You are going to prison, and you know they freezing them in prison. I hope Nikki goes there too. Where? What are you talking about into 5D for me? Wow. Don't let me post the link. I will try. Oh, about the September the 28th zombie apocalypse. Katie Gibbs says to keep paying cash. I mean, you can keep paying cash as long as they take it, but once they stop taking cash, it's a wrap. I mean, we know that when the great sickness came. I hate talking like this. The great sickness came. And some stores wouldn't even take your cash because they were afraid to transmit anything or catch anything. And they would only take cards. Even with the self-checkouts, they shut a lot of the self-checkouts down because they didn't want to deal with the money, or the money coins were running out or something like that. But I remember that. So when they want to stop taking your money, they're going to stop. It's worthless. And in Europe, when World War II happened, it was 1 billion Dutch marks. Because in Germany they used to use Dutch marks. Now they use the euro. Dutch marks, 1 billion Dutch marks to buy bread. Come on, guys, it's coming. So. Forget his dress code if he has knowledge. That's a win. Right. I wasn't talking, the guy that I was showing earlier in the video, I was showing him as an example of how women in this day and time would look at him and not give him the time of day. But biblically, it says after the Great War, Armageddon happens, women, there are going to be 5 to 7 women running to that very same type of man. I'm not talking about his dress code. I'm not even putting him down. I was saying that he is not what women are running to right now. But he is going to be the man who has the 5 and 7 women talking about be our husbands. That was my point. We are in spring. You guys are in spring? In Alaska? I mean, Australia? I don't know. I've never been to Australia, so I don't know the seasons over there, but it seemed like it would be around wintertime. Don't give me the line. But, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. I said I wasn't going to be long. I need to stop telling those tales because I know I get them bumping my gums and talking so long. You are? Oh, wow. Gosh. See, I don't know. And then, yeah, so that might be a blessing for you to be in spring. You've made it through the winter. We just had winter. Really? That is so, it's this the world. It is the world that we, gosh, I could go on and on because they just said the Arctic white, what is it? The Arctic wall, the ice wall is melting, and they have found, well, we already know. Well, some of you may know the ice wall that surrounds us, that keeps us in this dimension, is melting, and they have found other life, other continents on the opposite side of the ice wall. Because Russia has is the first, this is precedented, to break the Antarctica Treaty. And it's not in the Antarctica, it's not a treaty because it wasn't a war, but the Antarctica Agreement. Okay, let me put it like that. You know, all the nations came together to sign an agreement that no country, no citizens of the country can go to Antarctica unless they had, you know, just, what is it, clearance to be in Antarctica, to even, you know, deal with anything regarding Antarctica. Russia, just, I think it was this past week, is the first country, y'all, to say forget you in your agreement. So this everything's breaking down, y'all. The system it's a wrap. London Bridge is falling down, y'all. The Queen is dead. They said long live the King, but I said long live our King Jesus, Yahushua. The King is coming, and they shaking in their boots. Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning, and I am out, and much love.